Hello and bah humbug. Today we'll be making Kousa bil Leban, which is stuffed squash cooked in yogurt. Traditionally you use gray zucchinis for this dish, which is also called Mexican squash. But if you can't find any at your local store, you can just use regular zucchini or yellow squash. First take a dozen squash, cut the ends off, and then core them. After they're all cut and cored, stuff them with a half batch of hashwe naye. Link to that video in the description and in the top right corner. I usually just use the end of a spoon to pack the hashwe down, and then my fingers to do the rest. You want to leave about an inch empty at the ends. This will leave room for the rice to expand. Now we're going to make a slurry using 1 cup. A slurry is just equal parts cornstarch and water. You can mix it with a utensil, but I recommend doing it by hand. That's the only way you can tell if the cornstarch is completely incorporated. Now in a large pot, add 2 quarts of Leban. Link to that video in the top right corner and in the description. Or you can just use regular yogurt if you like. Now add your slurry and mix well. Then add 1 quart of water and 2 tablespoons of dried mint and mix well again. Now place your Leban over medium heat, stirring frequently until it starts to steam. Once it begins to steam, stop stirring and let it come to a boil. Once it starts bubbling, reduce the heat to low and add your Kousa. Let it simmer for 90 minutes, then remove from the heat and let it cool for 30 minutes. While it's cooling, take a small pan with about a tablespoon of butter or cooking oil and toast some pine nuts until they're nice and brown. After 30 minutes, it should be ready to serve. Garnish with the pine nuts, and I also like to garnish with a little bit of sumac as well. Squash should be tender enough that a fork can cut through it with ease. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye, good night, and as always, bah humbug.